What should you do if you get pulled over?
The first thing you should do, actually before you get pulled over, when you first notice a police officer, is find a safe place to pull over, pull off, and do it quickly, because if you don't, you can be charged with a separate offense.
Am I obligated to answer the officer's questions?
You are not obligated to answer the officer's questions. It's a good idea to answer the questions if you can. If you have any issues at all, it's better to say, "I'd like to speak to my attorney." He's going to tell you you can't speak to your attorney, that you'll get that chance later. But regardless, you always have a right to request that, and it cannot force you to answer a question.
Are sobriety tests mandatory?
Sobriety tests are not mandatory. The only exception to that is if you have had a prior DWI and you're on probation, there's a requirement that you have to take it. Otherwise, the answer is no. And it's generally a good idea not to take it.
Can I refuse to take a breathalyzer test?
You absolutely can refuse to take a breathalyzer test. If you do refuse, there is a very, very good chance that they're going to get an order and give you a blood test. But it's better to do that than to take the test if there's a chance that you won't pass it.
What if I have physical problems and I'm handicapped?
If you have physical problems, it is an excellent idea to tell the officer exactly what they are. The more the physical problems, actually, the better. If you have problems walking, if you have a problem with your eyes, that's an important one. If you have a problem with your eyes, you can't really take the tests that they give you. And you certainly can't pass them. If you have an issue with your shoulder, if you have a problem having had surgery, you absolutely should tell them that those are issues and that you really cannot do the tests.
Okay. Should I take the test?
Generally, the answer is no.
If I do get arrested, how soon can I be released from jail?
Depending upon where you are, the detention is going to depend upon if you're in Dallas, major city, because there are arraignments on a regularly scheduled period. If you are in one of the smaller towns, it could take quite a while. You may need to have an attorney to set a bond for you.
What should you do when you get released from jail?
When you get released from jail, contact your attorney. Set up an appointment. One of the reasons that you want to do that is because if you want to avoid a license suspension, you need to request an administrative law hearing, and you have 15 days to do that. If you go beyond that time, the suspension is automatic. It's also a good idea because the attorney is going to get information at that hearing that will be very, very valuable, and you'll lose that opportunity if you don't get to your attorney soon enough.